Clapping again. Hey, good evening, guys. My name is Kendrick.
And I'm Patrick.
It's been such a pleasure to see you all again this week itself. How have you been last week?
Yeah, it was busy, man. You know, everything is coming back on track, you know.
Yeah.
The economy coming back up, and there's work here and there. So yeah, I've been hustling all around. I believe you too, right?
Yes, exactly. And I'm very happy both of us like that. And I hope all Malaysians will also get back on track because now the vaccine is out. A lot of people are getting vaccinated. A lot of people have registered. We have both registered. So I hope all of you go and register yourself as well.
Yes.
And upon having everyone vaccinated, we can finally come back to the original economy, which we enjoy in 2019.
To the day it was, today we all miss.
Today it was. It seems like 10 years ago, huh?
Yeah, man, this is a long year, man. Seriously.
Long year. Oh well, we still have the contest ongoing, definitely. Not to forget about that. Yep.
So we have people already commenting #ACTnow.
Wow, okay.
City Pizza did alright.
City Pizza actually is with us every single week.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for supporting City. And of course, the reason why she's commenting ACTnow is because they can get a special prize.
That is
at
correct.
the end of this show. What are they getting?
They're getting actually a lot of stuff, you know.
A lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, what are we getting for the #ACTnow?
For the #ACTnow, right, all you have to do is share and comment #ACTnow, and you will have a chance to get this. This is my favorite thing. Let me do the promoter job.
This is the promoter job we have to do every single week.
Ta-da! Yes. Look, this is a power bank. That's correct. When you press the button, you can see ACTnow logo, and you have the percentage on top of here. It is really chunky, really beautiful.
No wonder you've been busy last week. You've been selling power bank, huh?
Exactly, man.
That's right. If you enjoy our show, do make sure you share this out to your friends, your family, your loved ones. Make them watch with us and upon sharing #ACTnow
on the comment section below.
In the comment section below, and upon doing that, you will get the chance to win back home a limited edition power bank because you cannot get this anywhere.
Yes,
only
that's correct.
From
only here.
Show. Only right here. All right,
and not just that.
Yeah.
When you share, right, don't forget to ask your friends and family, everyone in your Facebook to like ACTnow Trooper English as well.
Yeah, that's right. Our page is very important because we keeps on updating about the community issue right there, which we'll explain later on. What does ACTnow do? And the second prize, what are we looking at?
This is cash.
Hey.
Everyone loves cash, and we are giving out cash.
I do love cash, and of course we are giving out 1,000 ringgit cash first. All right, how do we get the 1,000 ringgit cash?
Like ACTnow Trooper English. That's simple.
That simple.
Just that simple.
Wow.
And have your friends and family like as well.
Okay. Upon what sort of a milestone that we have to go to get the 1,000?
As long as we reach 5,000 likes, we will select one person from the 5,000 and we will send them 1,000 ringgit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Now, how about the second cash prize? What are we talking about here?
We are talking about a really big ang pao.
Okay, what is it? I want to know how much.
3,000 ringgit.
Wow!
That is correct.
It's so funny. I think surprised because every week I'm announcing this. And I'm like, wow, 3,000, I want it.
I'm sure that a lot of people are surprised and excited as well. Alright, 3,000 ringgit.
That's right, 3,000 ringgit. If you guys want to get it, it's very simple. We have all the questions up every Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. We post it up, or maybe earlier, right? And you can find it in our event page in the Facebook page, our event column. And from there, you can take a look at the questions and come to our show every Tuesday, listen to us and answer the questions.
That is correct.
As simple as that. And upon submission, we have a couple of weeks to go until the end of it, which is end of March, right? We have about 2 more weeks to go. We have a few more chances to answer the question. And of course, on the first week of April at 9:30 p.m. ACTnow Trooper Bahasa Melayu, the 9:30 p.m. version, that is when we will announce a winner for 3,000 ringgit. Alright, so those are what we are giving away. And if you answer the questions within 1 hour after this show ends, alright, within 1 hour, not just getting the chance for the grand prize, 3,000 ringgit, you also stand a chance to win yourself a limited edition.
This time.
Another limited edition. Jeng, jeng, jeng. Bang! All right, so we given out a lot of masks. So this week we are giving away a file. All right, so this one basically you can bring anywhere you want. It can be a fashion bag. So fashionable. Alright,
like everyone in Clang.
Alright, so this is what we're giving away if you answer within 1 hour after the show. Alright, very simple. Couple of prizes to be given out. Make sure you share the video, hashtag, tag your friends, and make sure ask your friend and family to come and join us.
And of course, for the questions, right, we have 3 questions, and throughout this live show, we'll be reviewing them. And when we are reviewing them, we will give you a little hint, a little wink, and something like that. So
wink.
Yes. Pay close attention to us, alright?
That is right. Alright, now moving on to today's show. It's very special. We have a huge story to share actually. And that will be at the, I would say, middle of the talk show.
At the second segment.
At the second segment, yeah, because that is a very important topic that we would like to highlight. And also the second article we'll be talking about is kind of relatable to the situation we're having now, COVID-19, but a proud Malaysian story. So stay tuned to that. Let's move on to our first segment.
Yes, and the first segment is called Give Me 5, where we will highlight 5 issues that's happened recently. And let's see.
What do we have? Alright. The first ticket. Jang, jang, jang. Wow. This is happening in Bandar Tun Razak. It's quite a while ago because the ticket number is 1356.
Okay, it's on the last year, 19th of November. Alright, this is actually a illegal extension of building.
That is right. So without permit, actually, you are not allowed to, extend your house, or even shop lot, or even what sort of structure that you own or you have rented. You're not allowed without permit to extend it. Now, what happens if you extend it without permission?
If people find out, you might have to tear it down.
Why? Why?
Because you are not permitted to do that, and your building, your extension might be blocking somebody else. Alright, some people actually extend their building to a public car park. Alright, and look at this. After the extension, look at how sempit is the pedestrian walkway.
How sempit? Suddenly your English word just went haywire. So it's very narrow, right?
Yes, it's very narrow.
Exactly. And of course, like what Patrick mentioned earlier, if you are being reported, like what people would do with the ACTnow, you will have to tear it down, and the cost could be even higher than you building it, because you will get yourself a ticket as well. You get yourself some summon as well. People will find you, the authorities. So without permission, I would suggest not to extend any of the structure. Go and apply.
Let's do a quick math, alright? If you want to do an extension, alright, you need to pay the extension, and if you find out, you need to pay the tear off, and you need to pay the taman, and end up you have nothing, right? Because it's like you didn't do the extension at all.
And it's funny that way, because after you tear it down, you have the cost of building it, and you have the cost of demolishing it, and after paying all these things, you get nothing. Imagine that. It's not very wise, I would say.
Yes, right? It's very unwise.
That's right. And if you see what the reporter have done right here, is that if you find a certain issue like this, illegal structure, extension, or potholes, or garbage around neighborhood, broken traffic light, you can always snap a picture with ACTnow and report to us. We will relate it to the 155 authorities that we are connected to, including other private companies, or let's say Shabazz, TMB, or even we have made a report to Lotus, actually, previously known as Tesco. So we will go to the extent to forward your message, forward your issue to the right party, and we'll follow it for you. And that is what ACTnow does.
Yes, and the most important thing is you stay anonymous.
Wow, yes. That is my favorite feature, to be honest. Because the thing is, you are worried if, let's say, you comment or you report. What if somebody knows it's you?
Yeah, and if people are unhappy about it, says you are reporting an illegal building of some shady activity going on in there,
That's
and
right.
then you might be in trouble. But
exactly.
ACTnow is willing to go through all this trouble for you.
Yep, and being anonymous at the same time is free for use as well. So we are a private enterprise that we do not demand any payment from any of the user or government. We use our own funding to make sure that the community is being well kept and is safe to live in.
Yes, our boss is a very kind-hearted man.
A lot of money.
Yeah, he want to make this world a better place.
Yes,
with all his money.
Exactly, with all his money. All right, moving on to ticket number 2. Hijacking public car park in Jalan Metro Wangsa.
Very, very common.
Very common. And like what you say just now, very sempit, it's very narrow. After you have added on the canopy and you have all the motorcycle parked there. And I believe there's no boxes around the photo as well. So you didn't rent or you didn't purchase the land. Well, that being said, it's illegal. As simple as that.
Yes, that's correct. And yes, as you can see, this report is reported in Wangsa Maju on the 2nd of January this year. Right? And DBKL has actually responded that the complaint is valid. That means this actually happened.
And they have already issued a couple of fines of 4 notices. Actually, 4 notices have been issued to the owner of the the illegal canopy right there that is blocking the road, because this is obviously having all the motorbikes there, having all the people crossing there, all the cars passing by. From 2 lanes, you are indirectly turning into 1 lane, and traffic jam could happen.
Yes.
So it's creating a very, very huge traffic and also inconvenience to the neighborhood.
Yes, and not just that. If says all right, touch wood. Right,
touch wood.
Says all right, this thing is there, and the pedestrian need to walk through it, and the car comes by. What happens?
That's right.
Right.
Because like on the inside, you see there's kind of a busy area there. People standing or people are putting things there. So the pedestrian might actually cross using the road.
Yes. Exactly.
Accident could happen. You never know, right? From front and back accidents, cars are coming. Let's prevent that from happening. Because of your selfishness, you put the canopy there for your business purpose, and now you are causing danger.
Yeah, you actually put other people's life in danger.
Exactly. And imagine if you have Patrick over there.
Yeah.
I tell you, you're not harming him. He's harming the vehicle.
I know what you want to say already.
You got to know my direction, right? I mean, obviously from the screen you can tell, right? You are like double my size. He's not fat. He's very, very tough.
Yeah.
He's not fat.
I work out a lot,
He work out a lot, so the vehicle is in danger. All right, joke aside, make sure you guys don't do that. Okay, make sure this place. Hopefully, the authority will make sure they remove these obstructions on the road. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Third one. What do we have here? This is no good. No good.
Yeah.
This is no good. I mean, let's not talk about the law first. Let's talk about people comfortability.
Yeah. Imagine you are enjoying your wonton mee and stuff like that, and then boom, a cloud just fly by your face, and you smell like
sky,
This is what's happening in this report in Petaling Jaya in PJ.
Yeah.
And you can see the reporter actually very, very angry,
Well, the way he said it is very angry.
Yeah.
And this is happening inside a restaurant. This guy is spotted to be smoking not just 1 day, not 2, but every single day. So
exactly.
This reporter came to us, reported to ACTnow, and we find that from his comment, he said that the boss, the owner of the restaurant, has already notified this gentleman right there to not smoke. But you know what he said?
I know.
You can read it. All right, why don't you tell them what did he say?
Okay, he say, "Saman saya yang bayar, bukan you. So please keep your mouth shut."
Wow, that means I'll be paying the summon, right? Not you, the shop owner. So we'll keep your mouth shut. That is actually rude.
Yes, it's just not just rude. It is arrogant. It is selfish. You're actually influencing everyone, influencing the business.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I mean, as a matter of fact, coming back to the health aspect of it, if you're around people who are smoking, and if you inhale the secondhand smoke, is actually more, it's
Yes.
much more dangerous than the
Yes.
smoker himself.
Yes, exactly. They are actually harming other people's life.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. And this is spotted in Taman University, PJ, exactly at where we are right now. This is very disappointing. PJ, we all know. Come on, guys. PJ is a place where a lot of companies are located here.
Yes.
People here working. People are educated, and I would say PJ Subang area. Most of the people speak English, right? So they should be civilized, but unfortunately,
This happened.
this happened. It's very bad. I think it's better if you guys see this kind of issue, make sure you report it to us, and definitely we will relate it to the authority, and they will make an investigation to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Yes, and also remember this happens in a
restaurant.
right? If you know what I mean, right? I'm winking,
Yeah.
ready?
Alright, the first wink. Alright, so this is happening in the restaurant. Alright, make sure you remember that. Okay, ticket number 4. This is fun. This is fun. Now, guys, have you ever seen, an aquarium, fishes in the drain?
This is it, all right? This man turned a public drain into an aquarium. You see all his all the decorations over there, the stones and stuff.
In fact, actually, it looks quite nice,
Yeah, it does look nice, but it is a public drain.
So imagine, you are the neighbor, and your waste is supposed to be going through the drain, and then it's blocked, and the fishes are living there. I don't know what to say about this. It's very selfish, actually.
Yeah, and I know that these selfish people, they like fish. Pun intended.
The fancy people, they like fishes.
And their love of fishes may cause banjir.
But
floods.
What happened to you today, Patrick?
I don't know, man.
Alright, it will cause flood, and of course, I mean, let's come back to the common sense in this aspect, right? Drain, the sewage system is actually interconnected in a lot of ways, and to prevent flood, to make sure the waste go to the right place, the drain has to be used. And now apparently in this drain beside a house, it's been blocked to rare fishes and also mosquito, because it's still water, right? It doesn't flow. It's actually a still water. So
Mosquito likes that.
That's right. Mosquito loves that.
Yeah.
And plus, in this place, mosquito has companion. It has fishes. Maybe they make friends. Maybe they become buddies, right?
Yes, exactly. That's raising a lot of issues for the love of fish, right? I'm sure that you can, have your love of fish placed somewhere else rather than a public drain.
It's not quite expensive to buy an aquarium.
Yes.
If you want, you can actually
DIY yourself,
or even dig a hole in your house to make this private drain where you have fishes around. I mean, you can do that yourself. Let's not use a public drain.
That is a good suggestion, actually.
Yeah, a good suggestion.
You can think about it if you are here.
Exactly. Alright, so guys, warning, don't rear fishes in the public drain, okay?
Exactly.
This is very illegal. Someone got piping,
Yeah.
Very well thought of.
Oh my. He must love fish so much.
Right, ticket number 5. Let's move on. Garbage.
Yeah, as you can see from the picture itself, it looks just, it's not a good sight, first thing first, and it's causing hygienic problems. It's causing health problems potentially.
Yeah.
And mosquito problems as well, like the drain. All right.
Rats.
Rats.
What else do we have? Lion. Do we have lion?
Lion.
Right?
I don't think lion would like that, honestly.
Even lion also doesn't want to come.
Yeah.
All right. So you see a garbage place like that, which we have seen across Malaysian street. I mean, let's be honest. Authorities, they are supposed to take care of their territory, but they will not have eyes around every single street to see where got garbage, where there are potholes, which traffic light is working. They may not be able to spot it at the same time. It may take some time. So we need your help to be the eyes of communities. Download the ACTnow app. If you see something like this around the neighborhood, snap a photo,
Yes.
send to us. We will follow up for you. We'll relate it to the local council. As simple as that, and you keep your neighborhood safe and sound and healthy.
Yes, and I would also like to stress that all this happening, we cannot just blame the government and the local councils and whichever people, right?
That's right.
It's actually our own responsibility as a Malaysian to take care of the environment.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you can't be saying that, okay, let me just throw the rubbish here. Local council, please come and help me clean it up.
Or you never clean, I blame you.
I blame you for not cleaning up, but who threw it at the first place?
Yes.
Right. So local council will have to take their part, will have to do their part, but the public have to do their part as well.
Yes, exactly.
Keep the environment clean, guys. All right. So make sure do not throw your rubbish around. If you see those plants or trunks, that are there, maybe it fell down. Understandable, but you see the boxes, some of the small rubbish where people litters around there,
cigarette butts,
if you don't smoke in the restaurant like the earlier ticket, you come and smoke it and throw here. Come on, guys. Let's not do that, okay? All right, so this is happening in Taman Bukit Angsana. Angsana, we have a lot of ticket coming from there. They are trying very hard to keep their environment safe, which we are very glad to help. If your neighborhood is similar to this, take a photo, send to us, all right? We'll follow up for you.
Yes, that's correct. And of course, spread the word around. Let people know that this app actually exists to help you solve your problem.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know where to report.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
If let's say this is related to Alam Flora, or whether is it related to local council, or whether is it related to any public contractor or private contractor, we never know. But ACTnow help you settle everything.
Yes, and not just that. Sometimes I might be at Penang, at Johor Bahru. I don't know how to report on that as well.
That is right. So we auto detect your location, and we help you to relay the message to the right party. As simple as that.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. So right after this, we have a short break, and afterwards, before we move on to the very interesting, the main topic of tonight, we have a very interesting video to show you guys as well.
It's a very fun video, right?
Very fun video, but we're not going to reveal everything. Stay tuned with us. We'll be right back.
See ya.
All right, welcome back, guys.
Hi.
Hello. Clap, clap, clap. We always have to clap first. Always start with a positive note. We clap first. Right, to all the new viewers that have just come in, make sure you share the video. And upon sharing, make sure you hashtag ACTnow, because once you have done so, you stand a chance to win yourself a power bank, which our promoter Patrick will be showing you right now. All right, so you will get this power bank that lights up your life. That lights up your life. All right. If you want to win that, make sure you share the video and comment hashtag like a lot of people are doing now. Once you've done so, you stand a chance at the end of the show in a Wheel of Fortune to bring back home this exclusive power bank.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's move on to the video. That
very fun video.
Very, very fun video. Let's hope Patrick is inside. Let's show them what do we have for them to.
Right?
It's very fun. It's very fun.
I really like the special effect, really.
Yeah, the special effect. This is one of the few things TikTok, I believe. They are basically Suwaimi and Roslina, ACTnow angels in the office. Basically, they are the ones that relay your messages, contact the authorities, and make sure your issues are being followed. And they've done such a good job so far, and they are having fun as well. You can see from the video they are recording this kickboxing video, try some fun to spread some love, to make sure everyone knows about ACTnow, and also to show that we enjoy our work.
Yes, and these are the people behind the app, and they're actually very energetic, very energetic, very fun, very happy to solve every problem, right? These are good Malaysian, I would say. Right? And their names, once again, is Suwaimi and Roslina.
Alright, I hope you wink. Wink, a second wing radio, okay? wink. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's move on to Once Upon a Time. Now, this is our main topic of the night. This is very interesting, I would say. Alright, let's put up the article and show them what we're talking about. There you go.
Alright, as you can read on the headline, Sungai Kim Kim free of toxic pollution.
Oh, you pronounced it correctly this time. I thought you would repeat it 5 times like last week.
Kim.
So Sungai Kim Kim, we're talking about this happened in 2019 actually. Now the reason why I want to bring this up, because this is actually a pretty serious issue.
Yes.
If you have heard of this and you're aware of this issue that's happening in Johor, in Pasir Gudang, Johor, make sure you comment below, let us know what do you think about this issue as we explain. Alright, so what is it about in Sungai Kim Kim? It's a very cute name though.
Yes, it's a very cute name. Anyway, what's happening is that there is a very serious toxic waste pollution that affects over 6,000 people.
Wow.
Yes, and out of that, 2,700 plus people has actually been hospitalized because of this pollution.
My goodness.
Exactly.
Yeah. 6,000 people being affected. As I understand, Pasir Gudang right there is a long stretch of a river, and based on the article, it's about 1.5 kilometer. Now imagine 1.5 kilometer, that whole long stretch, 111 schools. 111 schools have to be closed down because of this pollution.
Exactly. That's what happened in 2019.
That is
just 2 years back.
Just 2 years back, before COVID actually. And this Sungai Kim Kim is actually an illegal toxic waste pollution caused by 9 people, which police have arrested. 9 suspects during that time, and of course it could be more than that, but at that point of time of the report, they arrested 9 people in connection with the illegal dumping in Sungai Kim Kim. Now, 7 of them were actually caught outside Johor Bahru. That means, right, these people have already done the illegal job.
Yes, and has already caused troubles.
Yeah, and they run away.
Yes.
But little did they know, even Johor Bahru, outside Johor Bahru, they will catch you as well.
Yes, it takes a lot of effort to catch them actually.
That's right. Alright. Inspector of General Police Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun actually reported this during that time. But they cannot reveal the age because they want to find who is behind this pollution. They want to find out who is the big boss of the pollution that is happening.
They cannot jeopardize this whole mission, right?
Yeah, so they did not reveal that, so we also cannot give you the information. But anyhow, very good news is that right after it happened, 1.5 kilometer long stretch of river, at that point, the previous minister, Yeo Bee Yin, actually, the Energy, Technology, Science, Climate Change and Environment Minister, Yeo Bee Yin, actually carried out an extensive cleaning operation. So they tried their best to clean up the entire river.
1.5 kilometer long.
Imagine that, 1.5 kilometer. If I ask you to walk 1.5 kilometer long, wow, forget about it lah. Patrick will be the first one to say no lah.
I will find a bicycle. Right? Anyway,
they managed to clean it for the 1.5 kilometer, and they will monitor it for the next 25 days as well to ensure that the chemical waste, all these dangerous substances are not in the river.
Are cleared off, right?
Yeah, and they even go to the extent of going into the river, doing the investigation, right, making the check whether is it still polluted or not without wearing any safety gear. Now, what's the reason to that?
Well, because as it says here,
is to ensure people around there, right? People around there are confident in the cleaning operation, because the cleaning operation, although like a lot of people may not believe, okay, you say safe, then does that mean it's really safe? Unless you go in and try yourself.
Yeah.
So this minister is like, okay lah, I go in myself.
Very ballsy, yeah.
Very ballsy. Yeah. So it happened in 2019. So that time, Minister Yobin had a very smart move, which was to go into river himself. Like, think about it, Patrick. If you live there, this 1.5 kilometer of river is polluted, and all your water source come from there. Now, when people come and tell you, okay lah, it's clean now, would you believe it?
Of course not, man. And what's more, it has already caused like 6,000 cases.
That is right.
Right?
That is right.
People cannot be, just rest assured on that. That's why they take this to that extent of going in without any safety gear themselves.
Yeah, I think this is a very good strategy because it will definitely convince the people around there. I mean, think about it. 111 schools are closed down. That means a lot of students are affected. So a lot of parents are definitely worried about this. And what makes them even more worried is that there is this one specific case, right? There's this one specific case that happened. What is it about? Because I know that this really caused a serious worry among the people around there.
Yeah, just like actually it's just like COVID now, right? It's health hazard, right?
Okay.
People actually worry it's like a little bit of you feel like fever and stuff like that. You will suspect that you have COVID, right? And this
now
is,
even coughing, you feel like you have COVID.
Yeah. Oh my God, like that, But now, what happened then was a 12-year-old pupil has
myokemia.
That is very hard to pronounce.
So myokemia is like kind of you have the eye twitch, that is uncontrollable. It comes sometimes, it goes sometimes, and your eye, the bottom eyelid actually twitches. So that is myokemia.
And you cannot control it.
You cannot control it. It just twitches itself, And people actually relate it to the pollution. Right?
People fear that it is from a pollution, but actually after investigation, it is because of a brain tumor, right?
Yeah, it's because of brain tumor, brain infection, or injury. Because they couldn't relate. Because what happened was that this pupil actually was brought over to meet a pediatric neurologist. So they say there is no evidence so far to say that this myokemia actually
comes from the pollution.
Comes from the pollution.
Right.
But I mean, like what I mentioned earlier, when all the students are in such a situation, all the parents are very worried. Even if you say it's not relatable, they will think that you are lying. Right? Is that you sure or not? I mean, I bet a lot of these people don't even know what is myokemia. It's like, okay, it's pollution. Because of the pollution. So what happened is, right after this case,
this is a very huge, very huge thing.
Yes. Right after this case, what happened is that a lawsuit happened.
Yes, it's led by lawyer Kamarudin Ahmad.
Yeah.
Right? It includes the lawsuit actually represents 160 people, including 34 students who fell ill, 120 fishermen from Pasir Gudang who, they are fishermen, and the river is their source of income, their livelihood.
Exactly. They live on the ocean, they live, on the river. Basically, they are there to find their, their bread and butters. And now it's been polluted. So they come with a lawsuit led by the lawyer Kamarudin Ahmad, and they are seeking 5 million in compensation. Wow.
Yes, 5 million.
Okay, I have to admit, our 3,000 cash prize is not as big as 5 million. So if you're asking for 5 million here, it's okay. We'll do 5 million for you.
Oh my God.
No, okay. This is happening, lawsuit happening is because actually it's accelerated because of this myokemia case. And a lot of other health issue that happen around, and they relate it to the pollution. But it's true, I do agree they should file a lawsuit, but a lot of people are relating it to the pollution, to say that, okay, my leukemia comes from here, that illness comes from here. It makes it even more serious, and when that happens, the people are even more worried. They stop using the water, maybe they stop going to the river, and they are seeking for the compensation based on this worry.
Yeah, and imagine when you drink water, you have to worry about the water you drink every time.
That is right.
That is, just imagine that. All right? I think this is exactly what happens when, illegal dumping goes wrong.
That's right.
Like that. All right. Just last year, how many water shortage we had in
my
KL?
Don't even mention it. I feel like it's like go by season basis, like 4 seasons, every season one time. Water shortage. It feels like that, It feels like that. So they're extremely worried, and they're seeking for 4,000, 5,000 each, and of course leaving it to the court to decide on other compensation that the court deem fit. Yeah. So all these people are not requesting a lot. Yes. We see 5 million is because a lot of people.
Yeah, right? there are like literally hundreds of people there.
That's right. And they are just seeking for 4,000 to 5,000 each because they are affected that way. They just need that money to survive. And this lawsuit happened that time is actually accelerated by myokemia. Yeah, one of the most kind of like trendy case that happened during that time.
Yeah. So seriously, for this factory's owner, all right, if you have any dumplings, make sure to manage them. Make sure to dispose of them properly. That is right. Now, if you are interested to know more about this case, make sure you can search up online, take a look at it, because I believe right after 2019, 2020 comes, COVID happens, and people have shifted their focus due to COVID, the pandemic. But actually, in our nation itself, Malaysia itself, these people are doing such illegal stuff, and they're causing a lot of life. It's not just a pandemic, a worldwide issue that we should have worry about. We should also worry about what's happening in our own country. So please take a look at this. It's a very interesting story. Read up about it. We have done talking about it. Actually, it's a very interesting story. So do the research yourself. Yes. And we'll move on to a very happy article actually. This is great. Malaysian story. Okay, let's put it up and show them what is this Malaysian story all about. Alright, Google pays tribute to Malaysian epidemiologist Dr. Wu Lian-teh, the inventor of surgical masks. Exactly. Surgical mask actually invented here in Malaysia, guys. Yes, we are Malaysian, and the surgical mask is invented by a doctor. It's actually Penang-born, Malaysian. But his parents are immigrant, of course, and he's from the first nation here, first Malaysian in Penang, and he has a pretty good achievement actually. Talking about this is actually, I have to bring it back to 1879. Yes, Dr. Wu was born on 1879. All right, on the 10th of March. That's when Google pays tribute to Dr. Wu. That is right. And he was the first student of ethnic Chinese descent to earn his medical degree from Cambridge University. Because Cambridge, it's like honorable university, even until now. Back then, it's also already an honorable university. Now, that time, what did he do to create this surgical mask that literally relatable to our current time, COVID? A lot of us survive is because of the surgical mask. Exactly. And now, Dr. Wu, of course, he has already passed away. Yeah. Right? I mean, obviously, he was born in 1879. But because of his invention, we managed to go through this COVID-19 period. Yes, and it's almost over. We're almost there. Yeah. Now, the interesting story is, how did he invented the surgical mask? Is because at that time in northwestern China, he actually identified a disease, which is also an epidemic, in the national scale. He actually identified the disease to be at that area to be highly contagious pneumonia plague.
which had human-to-human respiratory transmission. It's kind of like similar to SARS, COVID. Yeah.
You know, when we breathe right there, if we didn't keep our social distancing here, all right.
That's right. So this is almost a similar case. And at that point, he was awarded the prestigious award in physiology and medicine for his work to control the pneumonic plague. He was awarded that awards, the prestigious award, and
he's also nominated for a Nobel Prize.
That is right.
On the 1935.
1935. And this is after he has produced a special surgical mask with cotton and gauze with few layers of cloth, which is our surgical mask now.
Yes.
Due to the epidemic that happened in northwestern China. And it is because of this he created a surgical mask, and he was nominated to a point that he was nominated for Nobel Prize, and today it saved our life.
Yes.
Wow.
And he's also the first Malaysian to have nominated a Nobel Prize.
That is right. I mean, seriously, Malaysian, we are very proud of that. And to a point right now, his great-granddaughter, who is also a doctor.
Yeah.
It's very interesting bloodline. You know, still a doctor.
Still saving lives.
Still saving life. And she is very proud to have Dr. Wu as her great-grandfather. And to the point that he traveled to Harbin in northeast China to visit a museum and research institute built by her great-grandfather.
To the place that her great-grandfather actually went and, you know, make some results over there. And, you know, you can actually stand to her shoes and feel how it feels.
That's right.
Yeah.
And, I mean, imagine it. Now, we are going through the pandemic, right? And being in this pandemic, if you're a doctor, you know, to our frontline, thank you so much for your sacrifices. As a doctor, you will definitely feel like, wow, this is really happening. It's overwhelming. It's extremely scary, even for the doctors. You may not even be able to handle. Now imagine at 18, in the 19 something, you know, when the epidemic happened in northwestern China. Imagine how did Dr. Wu handle the entire situation.
And not just that, all right, by then we don't have like the medical advancements that we have now.
That's right. That's right.
And all the scary, and we are unsure of many things by then, all right?
Exactly.
And Dr. Wu actually, you know, developed this and actually fight this plague.
Yes, all by himself with his team, and he invented a surgical mask. So, you know, a last word to, you know, as like what Google say, we would like to pay a tribute to the Malaysian, you know, very proud Malaysian story, Dr. Wu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Wu.
And if the great-granddaughter is watching this at the moment, thank you so much to your great-grandfather as well.
As you can see, the Google homepage logo is filled with Dr. Wu's team there.
That is how Google paid the tribute,
This is Malaysian, alright guys?
This Malaysian on Google.
Malaysian, alright?
Very interesting, So I hope you enjoy our little once upon a time storytelling session. A very interesting topic we have today. And of course, let's bring it back to, because we're running out of time, let's bring the Wheel of Fortune in so that we can see who is the lucky winner for the limited edition power bank, right?
Alright, let's see it.
Let's see.
Wow, this is a huge wheel we have here.
Okay, now let's move to the first round, all right? On the count of 3.
All right. Hold on. We should say first. All right. If your name appear on this screen, don't forget to comment on the comment section down below or PM us within 1 minute.
Yeah, just say, comment below, say I'm here, then you get the power bank. Now, if you didn't comment or didn't PM us, we will move on to the second round. And if the second round still doesn't have anyone PMing us or commenting below, then we will call it a day.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on. Round number one.
Let's
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Congratulations, Stanley Gore.
Stanley, you just got yourself a limited edition power bank. Are you here? If you're here, make sure let us know in the comment below as soon as possible. All right.
We have 1 minute.
You have 1 minute. Make sure you comment right now. If you missed out, you will not bring this back home.
Yes, this is the power bank. Look, ta-da!
That's right. Don't miss this out.
Screen's on, right?
So Stanley, are you here or not? If you're not here, we have to move on to the second round, and we have to pick another winner.
All right.
Stanley, are you here or not? Well, I see a lot of people are actually here commenting hashtag ACTnow, right?
Wow.
This makes me really happy. Queenie Wong just came in. Rashida La just came in. Thank you so much for coming in and finding us. All right, Stanley.
Stanley is here.
Stanley is here. All right, Stanley, congratulations.
Congratulations. This is yours.
Da-na-na-na. Okay, so make sure you PM us right now. Give us your address. Give us your information so that we can reach out to you, because as a page we can't PM you. You have to PM us, all right? So Stanley, congratulations once again. You get yourself a limited edition power bank. All right. So that is the end of today's show. Very interesting. What do you think?
I think it's fun.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
We have a very fun video. We have a very fun story. We have a winner for power bank, and I will say, I can't wait to see all of you again next week.
And don't forget, you have 1 hour to answer that 3 questions we mentioned.
Yeah, to get yourself this and also the grand prize. To go in a grand prize.
3,000 ringgit.
Okay, you have a chance to do that. So if you answer after 1 hour, you will be able to go eligible for the grand prize, but not 4 days. Okay, so make sure answer as soon as possible. Submit to us. We will be waiting for you. I guess that is it for our today's show. My name is Kendrick,
and I'm Patrick.
It's a very, very good evening, and I'll see you next week at the same time, same Facebook page.
Bye bye.